Alrighty, so, for one thing, Kim Kardashian is not a black woman. When I say black, I mean this, okay? Black is a culture. Not everybody in the black culture is black, okay? This jacket is black. When you look at me and you say, oh, you're a black woman, other cultures. I'm not even going to get on white people like that. I'm going to just say other cultures. Understand that I mean I am a black cultured woman. Okay? It is in my DNA, born in it, undeniable. Just like being Jewish. You got to be born in to being Jewish. I can't sit up there and think to myself, oh, I'm a Jew just because I decided to convert over. They open the doors in some areas for those types of conversions and Judaism, whatever. But that doesn't mean that that's the case, all right? Just like how, sometimes we see white girls doing some black ass shit and be like, well, shit, she bad it. I mean, I guess I can't say nothing. Okay. And you keep it going. Now, I also want to talk about the fact that, okay, let's not pretend this. There are a lot of cultures out there these days who use the brotherly word nigga, okay? And let me say something, okay? You are not a nigga. Me personally, I don't believe that the black men are niggas. I mean, you got some niggas. Don't get me wrong, you got some niggas. But I don't believe that black people should even call themselves niggas. I know what it meant back in the day. I feel like in the new time, it's turned into kind of the same thing. And it's kind of become a little cliquish for me. That's just my opinion. It's become a little cliquish for me. This white person thinks it's okay or this white person, Hispanic, whoever, think, oh, okay, what's up, my nigga? Okay, well, you could say that to that group of black people, I guess, because I guess they allowed you to say that. But then say that same person or those same people go and say that to another black person or black woman or black people or whatever the case is. Well, they got a problem with it. I just don't think it's effective and I don't think it's healthy to be putting that out there that it's okay because they're your friends to call you a nigga. You are more than a nigga. You are a grown-ass man. You are a young-ass man. You are a man that deserves to have the title of a man, okay? If you're stupid, say I'm stupid. If you're ignorant, might be a nigga. But if you're sitting up there, if you're pushing for goals, if you're educated and stuff like that, how you still walk around here calling yourself a nigga? I hate that. My opinion. But there was a pressing question that was about how black women, or actually a pressing commenter, and a few of them actually said black women wear blonde hair. Well, we also wear blue hair, so what the fuck does that say? And green hair. We leprechauns now? We wear red hair. We wear rainbow hair. Hell, well, if we could wear gold hair, we might just. Because these gold earrings, I feel like it's a little popping and they say dope on them. And Beyonce just had a hairstyle with braids that had the beads and it had all the beads in there and it spelled Ivy. She got writing in her hair. We would wear cheetah print hair and stripe hair if it looked bomb on us and we was feeling our flavor. Okay, so to sit up there and talk about how black women are wearing blonde hair. Well, honey, I don't think you have much of an argument. And if anything, that speaks to the person. I don't care if you're white or any other culture. That speaks to the person about how you want to stay ignorant. Because you don't see or you don't want to see what's going on. Everything that's going on about the black culture is clearly in your face. It's clearly evident for you to see it. And yet you choosing to be a bitch. Bottom line. That's not cool. You need to educate yourself if you want to make a comment like that. Bottom line. Like, that's it. Okay? And I'm pretty fair when it comes to people asking racial questions and making racial innuendos and statements and all those other things. I'm pretty fair when it comes to it, whether or not they come at me wrong or right. I try to make sure I correct it. So that's just period. Educated, education, hashtag no more ignorance. Or else, bitch, you's a nigga. You ever think about that? Anyways, moving forward. There was a question also, is that why is what Kim Kardashian is doing cultural appropriation? The reason is cultural appropriation, as it is when any person outside of the black culture does anything pronounced blackish or black. I love that show, by the way. And without consequence or cause, but they just, being what they call flashy fashion. I don't know. But this is why it's black culture appropriation, to kind of just settle this. And I'm going to put it in the most clearest and plain words I possibly can. It's culture appropriation because you cannot, or you should not, because you can, you should not pretend or play dress up or look in the mirror and say, I feel this today, about a skin color or culture that is not only has been oppressed, but is still being oppressed, still being downplayed, still being washed under the rug, still trying to put the lies on it, still talking about what hair we can't do. I mean, I see it all on the internet all the time. And y'all, and as far as the white people do go, y'all niggas get petty. See? Niggas in the right aspect. Okay? Y'all get petty with it. I mean, literally, just the other day, kids are playing tug of war. White boy look like he about to lose. Teacher wants to move the marker. What kind of shit is that? And you wonder why people get mad at you. You wonder why there is hostility and anger and just annoyment and stuff like that. I've personally learned that I feel like white people, it's in their culture to be bossy as hell. But you don't see me getting mad at it and being like whatever the case is. But yeah, you make such a big deal about a culture and a skin that maybe it's just in our culture. Duh. Sorry you weren't born with that DNA, but you should go check out Kendrick Lamar's song to help you better further your insight, okay? Period, point blank. It's culture appropriation because if you don't like it when we do it, then you can't fucking do it. Period. We don't like it when you do it. The black woman is the most looked down race and species, whatever you want to call it. We're the most looked down, even from the black man. He's still got a little upper on us. Do you think that we want another woman walking around looking like us? Hell, some women snag their nose up when they see another not black woman wearing big old hoop earrings. Because you know who did it first? You know who's still doing it? And we can't wear these to work. We can't sit there, depending. We can't do these certain things. Y'all don't like us in afros. Braids sometimes is too much for you. Attitude and flavor is too much for you, but look what I see on them Love and Hip Hops and everything else. Just saying. We're going to keep going forward, else I can get on that topic all day. And I hope I made it clear. If you're not, leave questions and comments and concerns, whatever the case is, in the comment section. I welcome them fully, and I might even respond to them. But don't be mean to me, because at the end of the day, if you don't agree, you can kiss my ass and go about and watch another video. I don't care. All right. Number 4. Why do black people bleach their skin? Well, for the same reason that black men don't like to date black women. For the same reason that, like, even Kodak Black himself said, he don't like to date black women or dark-skinned women because it reminds him of himself. And he normally calls them women ugly. For the same reason that white people have made it very clear they don't like black people and have made it very hard on them over the years, that the self-identity is a really big factor. And it doesn't help that even in the black household, sometimes because of the ignorance or because of where and how they were brought up or raised on, they were trying to get their kids to understand that this is a white man's world and you got to do what you got to do to fit in otherwise. And that's that what we call old slave mentality. So even to this day, you have a lot of black people who bleach, and also in the black culture, y'all have us bully each other in the black culture. Oh, she dark. Ooh, she, and whatever the case is, light skins get in trouble because it's the same old bull crap and things like that. Funny enough, It don't change even when you go to Africa. Black people is still a systematical way of how they do stuff and how they operate. And they be like, okay, no, you ain't black, you colored because of your skin tone. And you black because of how you look. And you this. I don't think that color will ever be not a factor in the black culture as well. But it doesn't help that when it's in the black culture, it's also in the white culture. So that means that this one person is fighting against not only their household, their school system, their neighborhood radius, but they're also having to deal with the pressures of the white people on the outside. And then you wonder why at the end of it they just look, green hair, white skin, piercing all on the face. Some of these things is not always just about a fun personality, but it's also a cry for help. And it's another form of depression or anxieties or any of those things because we all deal with them in our certain ways. So point is that black people, if you see those types of things happening or you hear those types of things being said, I would say slap them, but just know they need a little help because it's not easy being black. I don't support it. And things like that because I believe that you stay strong in who you are. However, it is a situation where, yeah, if that's how you've had to live and you've gotten tired and stuff like that, sometimes you do drastic things, and I don't blame you for that. If anything, I want to hold your hand and help you through that and stuff. And I think that's how we should all be looking at those types of situations, as far as you white people or everybody else outside of the culture. I would blame you, but really it's just more about for that particular question, because it was a question that I saw. That is why black people bleach their skin. And that's also my opinion. I feel like it's because they hate themselves. They can say that they just always wanted to, they can paint it however they want to. I don't care. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Now, I want to talk about white people. I think that there is a situation where there is a cultural clash, a big one, between blacks and whites, okay? I was in China, whatever the case is, and I got to meet a lot of different cultures, a lot of which happened to be white South Africans, a lot of which happened to be Indian Africans. And I also got to meet some actual Africans and things like that, okay? Like black people Africans is what I'm trying to say. And I'm just gonna say this, okay? Because this is what happened. I was literally talking with my little white African friends, stuff like that. We chatted up, whatever the case is, and they basically explained to me how somebody, I forgot his name, came over